Girls of Reddit, what's the female equivalent of trying to hide a boner? My girlfriend answered this, your cooch starts pulsing like a heartbeat and is very distracting. Lamau yup. Also happens to me if I have anything with alcohol, though. I wonder if that's common or just something weird with me. Alcohol is a vasodilator. It opens capillaries and small arteries. The extra blood flow could be the reason. Sometimes my nipples decide they'd like to let the world know they exist. And I just can't hide them. They'll be noticeable through padded bras and pullovers. No, I have small nipples and no effing clue why they do this. It's not related to my cycle, nor to temperature. They just have bold days. When you are on your period and feel a giant blob of dark blood egress, and you hope it absorbed into the pad and not stain your clothes. Ah, yes, giving birth to a jellyfish. That's exactly what it feels like. Does it really? Holy shit, that must feel weird AF. Once after I had a baby, I dropped a cloth the size of a baseball. I was getting into the shower and I felt it slide out. I had to call my husband because I nearly passed the duck out looking at it. Still gives me the willies. Same, I went to the too because obviously I was dying. They were like, no, you're good, you just had a baby. It's wild that they don't tell people this in the hospital. Haven't had a baby myself, but I've heard an alarming number of stories about people going to the after having post-birth clots because they think it's abnormal. This should be common knowledge, but so much birth stuff is shrouded in mystery, it's nuts. They told me. I didn't understand until it actually happened. Damn. They should have diagrams. Like, see this bloody baseball? It's actual, not a baseball, and it can and will come out of your vagina. Good luck. You will pee, barf and poop in front of several people, all of whom are staring intently at your vagina. Dr. John Dorian. Trying not to sound crunchy when wearing a pad. I hate that crunchy is the word you used, Lamau.
Hate that it's such an accurate feeling though, like I can't think of a better word for it.
Trying not to rustle. What is that crispy rustling I'm hearing? Oh, that's just my vagina eating potato chips. Hiding normal discharge wet spots. I dunno if it's just me, but mid-cycle I cannot keep my underwear dry to save my life. Add yoga pants to the mix and voila, looks like you pissed yourself a little. The awkward moment when you're talking to someone and feel your period start, or just random sudden flow during. Bonus, one time while I was talking to my boss, the front clip on my cheap bra actually just randomly snapped. One time in 8th grade, I am sitting in English class. There was a sudden whoosh by my ear through my hair, which made me jump. Thought it was a fly or something. Several class periods later, the kid behind me taps me on the shoulder to say, your tag is sticking out of your shirt. I feel back where my tag is, it's inside my shirt, whatever. I get home and turn into the bathroom in front of the mirror where the strap of my convertible bra is clearly visible, dangling out the top of my shirt and down my back. It came unhooked and I walked around all day like that. Ada, apparently there are a lot of men that don't know what a convertible bra is. It's a medieval torture device still in use today, a strapless bra, like just the cups and band that goes round the back, with little hooks in the front and back so you can attach bra straps or move them around in different configurations, halter, one strap, racer back, etc. Straps are supposed to come detached, but not as projectiles of pubescent embarrassment. I don't know if everyone experiences this or not, but every so often I get this intense tingly itch sent to my clit, and when it happens in public it is excruciating not to be able to adjust it or make it go away. Normally only lasts a minute, but oh my god. Holy shit, I thought I was just dying. Any idea why this happens? No freaking clue. If someone else here has the answer, I'd love to be enlightened, haha. Had a doctor tell me it's because I had to pee a lot, medication side effect, which meant a lot of wiping, which meant I was damaging some delicate tissues and that painful itching burning sensation was healing. Feeling an alarming dampness in your underwear during your period and realizing that you've probably completely filled your pad, followed by the fear of your pants being stained. Or when you're exercising and it's close to that time and you get to play another round of is it blood or sweat? Putting a jacket around your waist at school because you're self-conscious that there is blood on your pants during the time of the month. I'm a guy, but I have a funny story about this. I work with a girl and she came into the break room one morning wearing some velvet pants in a wine sort of color. I said, "Hey look, you wore your minstrel pants today." To me they looked like something from a minstrel show that you would see at a Renaissance fair. I could tell by the panic look on her face that she didn't get the connection. Then she looked down and quickly left, and that was when I realized that she must have heard menstrual pants. And I start saying, minstrel, like in a traveling lute player. So we had a good laugh about it later, but I've never seen her wear those pants again. She's definitely never wearing those pants anywhere again. Period. Bloody good pun. Sometimes you gotta just go with the flow. How about the condensation on a chair after standing up? That strip of moisture that has accumulated due to the moist environment between your legs? I know it's from that and is normal, but it always trips me up. I just don't like it. Lol. Also, do guys do this? Edit. Wow. Thank you fellow Redditors for the awards. I was unaware so many people had the same issue and that so many people struggled with this alongside me. Y'all are the bee's knees. Thank you again. Yes, that happens sometimes. If I'm aware that it is a possibility, I try to remember to just slide a little in my seat as I get up. It effectively wipes the moisture spot with the pants material covering your butt. Oh shit, that's 4D chess right there. Oh man, dudes do this as well, especially when it's hot outside or I'm working. I believe in the business it's called the snail trail. Wearing a bra that's thinner than you thought and having your nipples stick out. I've held a book or a file up to my chest like an anime schoolgirl clutching a love note. I didn't wear a bra once, but I wore a black shirt, so I figured they were adequately covered. Apparently sunlight made it completely see-through, and I didn't realize until someone pointed it out to me. I had been out walking all day that day. I was just telling my husband this. My commute takes me through a popular cyclist route. I told him a lot of people have taken up cycling lately, and not very many of them have figured out cycling shorts have similar opaque see-through issues as cheap legging. The real answer to this question is, realizing out of the blue that you might leave a blood stain on whatever surface you're sitting on, and shifting around uncomfortably to prevent direct contact. The fear of damaging another person's property is considerably more potent than shame. Trying to hide erect nipples, it's not necessarily cold outside or in a situation where I'm turned on, they just do it. Also, sometimes you just get really wet down there. Fabrics that show up sweat patches also show up other wet patches. They are also in the places you can't always see. Nipples and dicks have their own minds. The only way they can be controlled is getting turned on purpose, and that only controls stuff one way around. Lovely username BTW. Trying to sneak a pad or tampon into the restroom without people noticing, especially if it is in your locker or bag. Edit. Thank you for the upvotes, kind peoples. Never gotten more than 3 or 4. Trying to read as many comments as possible. When I was in school, I would lean down to the floor, from my desk, to grab a tampon. While I was down there, I'd just slip it under the cuff of my skinny jeans or sometimes into the side of my shoes. I was always so self-conscious about people seeing the outline of a tampon in my pockets, and I figured that nobody would stare at my feet long enough to see the outline of a tampon by my ankles. When I was in high school, I would reach into my backpack to grab a pad, stuffing it up my sleeve in the process. How I did it, it makes no sense to me now. The lengths I went to hide it were insane. I still hide it to a point, but much less aggressively. Lamau. What up wanted, girls saying how they hide their horniness. What up got, vivid descriptions of period blood and smell. Trying to extract a hair from between your boobs when you don't actually know where it is will probably be the equivalent to adjusting your dick, I guess. Yeah, that sounds more like adjusting your junk to get it unstuck from your thigh. Or needing to scratch your balls, but you need to feel around just that little bit to find the exact spot to counter the itch. But that pinch and roll though. Edit, my highest comment ever, and it's about scratching my nuts. You do your Reddit.